Hey, how are you guys doing tonight? So, not as exciting as some things I do on here, but honestly, kind of good thing to bust out and do. So tonight we're going to be doing a pretty big crafting run on the Jester D-1. And so I'm going to take a second. We'll make sure everything's set up right, and then we're going to get going on this crafting run. Now, the Jester D-1, Jester D-2, and the Jester D-3 all generate a good amount of different blueprints. And so we'll go ahead and I'm going to just make sure that this is actually going the way it's supposed to. And after that, we'll click the button and make sure that we've got a good crafting run going. Also, I actually hope you're all having a great night. And so here it is, giant mega crafting run. We'll go over some skills too. 1,260 clickies. We're not going to put anything into them because we're going to basically sell this stuff. I am going to compress my actual gear so it doesn't get all mixed in with this stuff. Obviously, we're going to mix some of it in. What we're going for is blueprints and stuff like that. And so, hold on one second. Make sure everything's set up good. Boom. That looks good. And that looks good. Okay. So we're definitely wanting some good blueprints tonight. That's what I'm going to say. Right? And so I think I cleaned out all my blueprints ahead of time. Yeah. And so we'll have straight up a good look at what we have. Okay. Okay, we don't need that. That other stuff, we have to try because we haven't cashed down on that stuff yet. Oh, you know what we'll get also up? That's going to be handy for you guys. Make sure I'm not putting it where I have like my face or something. That little thing. That skill progression is actually handy to have up, to be honest. Let me go ahead. I'm going to make sure I have my chat bar up here on here. I use the, what is it called? The mobile version for, that was my laundry. I forgot. I had laundry on. So I use the mobile version. I don't know why it's using a bad icon to be able to chat, to be honest. Oh. Okay. Hey, oh, you know what we also definitely do need for this stuff? Well, not any of that crap. Sorry about that, guys. One of these. We don't want to do this without a skill pill in us. Right? Big. And so, we'll hope that that does good real quick. I'm going to go ahead and grab a cup of coffee and be right back here. Hold on one second. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, coffee is literally one of the best things in the universe. I know society did function before coffee in some capacity. That was not my global. I don't know who just global. Let's see if I can scoot back a little bit. Oh, somebody's just kicking butt. They're taking all the globals tonight. Oh. Let's see. Who, oh. Homeboy over there. Okay, well, cool. We hope he keeps kicking butt. We'd like one of those globals, though. And so, let's cross our fingers, right? I should actually cross them when I say, hey, let's cross our fingers. Looks like we're pumping out a bunch of guns, though. How many of these things do we have? Well, we will keep... Oh, there's our global. What did we get? We got a blueprint. Okay, we'll take that. So we've got one global so far. We like these. These are actually worth a good markup. Oh, they used to be worth more. Markup's going down a little bit. I have a bunch of those, though, and I do make them. They sell at Crystal Palace to a point. A lot of the animals there are worth hunting with something bigger, and so kind of works out. Hope we get one more global at least during this whole process. Man, that guy is killing it over there. He must be doing recyclers. Yeah, that's a lot of global sounds. Those recyclers kick some butt. I'm gonna just be honest. There's not really much you can say except holy crap on those. Oh. Oh, look, we just got another blueprint. Let's see what we got. Oh, I was like, why am I getting a tool? Oh, I love these. So these are actually worth a good amount. They're pretty easy to make. And so I could get rid of the blueprint, but I'll honestly probably make... That's 88. That's a lot. I have some, but I would consider that a considerable amount more. We'll see what we get by the end of this. Hopefully we get a bunch more stuff, right? Because this is kind of a big run. No, it's not mega, but... Also, if you're just watching the video, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're a jerk for just skipping down the bottom and seeing like what we got. I will go back over what we got at the end of the video. But I would more than love all the view time I can get from you guys, which is always epic. Okay. See? Boom. That's a good one. Little... not the biggest fan of those, but we'll make those. They got reasonable markup. I'll just see at the end of this stream what all we have materials to just bust out some. Maybe we'll load up the auction stuff. I threw in a bunch of space thrusters, which I probably overly threw. Maybe a little bit. Guess that's a little flooded. But the space thrusters in there for 7 pen. Which is normal price, honestly. I'm just not like gouging people. Man, he is killing it over there. I'm almost gonna bet those are recyclers being ran over there. That's almost the only thing that burns like globals like that. I love recyclers too, but man, they are not a joke to be popping. What do we have in this thing? Oh, I apologize about that. I did say we'd go over the skills and stuff like that. So obviously, this is weapon crafting or, well, I believe we're making a laser engineering. So I vastly exceed that blueprint. And that blueprint is actually, let's look, 59.8, so almost a 60% quality rating. So it's a pretty good quality blueprint, not perfect obviously. And my level is reasonable. For engineering stuff, I'm pretty stacked on the engineering and blueprint comp part. And my laser technology is sufficient to definitely not hurt, you know what I'm saying? And so that definitely is part of the success rate we're having tonight. And we'll dump almost all these guns. Like the only ones of this kind of gun I would keep is, what would you say, if it was like perfect pretty much. And then, yeah. And we'll look over them and I'll show you. Like, let's look at this. And you'll see. See, not perfect. So we can definitely get rid of that one. Definitely get rid of that one. That's junk. Definitely that one. So basically, if they were, oh, we've knocked out a bunch. Let's see if this one's pretty good because it's full. See, that's 144 over 200. We wouldn't keep that even. 69 over 200, junk. Junk. So most of these are going to be junk, just to be honest. And so we're making them, but we're making them with the understanding that most of these are just going to be thrown in that trade terminal. I wouldn't actually throw those in the auction house and take up my auction slots right now. Especially because there's a lot of newer players that rely on selling those. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy is almost for sure running some recyclers though, which is pimp. You get a lot of globals on those. Okay, I'm gonna put this up a little bit. Man, I hope you guys like coffee as much as me. It's pretty freaking good stuff. Bang. Yeah, we'll kind of find out. I mean, like, we definitely would like to get a good little hit of some of these people are out of control online. We'd like to get some kind of good outcome from tonight's run, to be honest. I mean, like, we don't need a perfect outcome, but it would be nice to do well, you know what I'm saying? And so let's hope for some good blueprints. They still haven't gave us another blueprint for a second. That's kind of ridiculous. They should throw us something out here. Right? Yeah, I agree. Homeboy is just killing it over there, though. I love coffee. I'm not even going to pretend. It's one of the most amazing things. So what did we get? Oh! Ballistic pistol 10s. Those sell like hotcakes. I like that. So we'll make those for sure. That and this will have a reflectively good markup. You'll see. Well, I guess there are only 6 of them now. I don't know why they haven't sold this week. Must not be near a special event. Those things sell out. All those training guns, they are consistently going. I would like to get some more grenade launcher blueprints, to be honest, you guys. I mean, that is something that we want to go for. And so, cross our fingertips. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Man, that guy's getting so many globals, it's kind of making me a little bit jealous. I'm trying not to be. Who are we dealing with over here? Oh, that's fancy armor. Oh, it's Buzz Lightyear. Holy crap. Okay, well that's not the same. I'm kind of curious what he's over there crafting. I just knew he was crafting something ridiculous to be like boom, boom, boom. Oh, well, that's good to know. It would make sense that anything he's going to craft is kind of going to be ridiculous, you know what I mean? Buzz Lightyear's kind of epic as crap. But you do have to admit, every 2 seconds, that global sound, how do you not get jealous of that, right? So, epic as heck. Buzz is over there doing the, whatever you'd call that, kicking some butt is what I would say. Which is awesome, to be honest. Well, hope he keeps kicking butt. My ear was itching. I took a shower and some water and got it. Holy crap. I know none of you wanted to know that, actually. But, see what we got here. The ArMatrix. I'm kind of surprised we haven't got something else at least. Because honestly, I think we should get something else by now. Well, we know that that's not done, so boom. Okay, so now we're doing a little better. Oh, it was not us again. He is over there just murdering it? Which we like, honestly. I'm glad he's murdering it, but dang, right? I'm sure that he has those up on for sale on his shop, to be honest. Oh, finally got some else. Okay, so what else we got? The Boiga. What is the price on this? That's good markup. That's a reasonable markup. We won't totally be bummed about that. Okay. Trying to list all the stuff we're generating on the YouTube link for this run right now, to be honest. We've got a good amount of blueprints so far, which is a good thing. And so there's obviously a whole bunch of clicks left, and so we'll find out how that goes. Okay. Did they finally give us a new freaking blueprint? Okay, good. Okay, we'll look at how much this one's worth. Oh, so that's a better markup. And so obviously more people in the laser rifles by a long ways. I guess the laser rifle 20 is more popular. That's good. That makes sense. Totally 100% actually makes sense. And so just keep going. I was about to say, I'm like, whoa. So this is obviously a little bit laggy on the crafting tonight. That's definitely what I would say. No, still. Whew. Buzz is over there just murdering the crap out of it. Like hardcore, right? Yeah, I would say so. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm not really sure how long this is gonna take, as this is kind of being a little bit slower than normal. I do know Buzz is over there killing it. I'll try and move this out of the way. So we'll try to not let Buzz's killing it shake our confidence. We're still doing really good. We just don't have a going up every 10 seconds, you know what I'm saying? And so that is how it is some days. You don't really control when somebody else is kicking butt. Man, he is just murdering over there. So obviously Buzz murdering the crap out of it. Yeah. He's such an epic. I'm gonna just say, like flat out, that guy. That's an epic character. Which is cool. And so far we've got a good amount of blueprints. We have a bunch of clicks left. We hope we get some extra good blueprints. I'm not totally happy with these. We've got a lot of whips though, so that's always nice, right? And we do have a global. We just don't have multiple globals. I know, right? And these are actually really valuable. These LR20s. I'll make those all week. We'll be selling those out. 18 clicks isn't very many. No. And so that's a little disappointing. But since we are literally not even halfway done with the clicky clicks, it's likely that we at least double this amount of blueprints or expand on what we have. And so cross fingers, or whatever lucky symbol in your world, culture, whatever, you know, give me lucky symbols. I like lucky symbols. Especially on crafting runs, right? Because I watched a few people's streams early, and some games were kind of being greedy. Just a little bit. Huh. What can you say, right? We'll just wish that this game is very nice to us tonight, because we always want a nice little happy, hey. Honestly, we want an HRF. Dang. With that mountain he's sitting over there swirling. Right? I know, that's making me really needy for a, how many more seconds to tell you HRFs. I'm just joking. But watch it global. What did we think? Like 10, 9, 8? Oh, not even. Dang. Man, so I already messaged him. He said he was making, because I thought for sure that he was making recyclers. Nah. Buzz is over there making some kind of high dollar amp. And so he told me that thing just sparks every little bit. Well, that definitely sounded like something else. Man, he's killing it. We like this. So Buzz owns Crystal Palace and a whole bunch of crap. I'm gonna just say, and so he is definitely one of the more invested characters into this game. And it is sounding like he is just over there murdering the crap out of it, right? Epic stuff here. Epic stuff. I'm gonna have to make something when we're done too. I don't know what it will be. We'll make something though. I mean, like we're making some. All these guns we're just gonna get rid of. Let's see how many we have. Ridiculous amount at this point. Yeah, look at that. I'm not even gonna be able to go through them. Normally, I do go through them and I try to find like perfects. But you guys, I'm gonna be honest. This seems like I don't really want to go through that many guns to find some perfects. I do need to make some more swords though for sure. And some other basic guns. I probably should load one of these up into the auction house too. Switch some equipment around here. We'll be doing some stuff. So I am officially though back on Calypso, and so we will really be doing events and kicking butt type things on Calypso. I mean, I haven't figured out exactly what yet, but yeah, Calypso events. Oh, also, I brought a bunch of random gear for events back with me from Rocktopia. That's some exciting stuff, for sure. Always exciting. Let's get this kicked up in front. So this is acting as a skill run too, just so you guys know. I mean, it's... Man. Send some mental feng shui at me and stuff because we definitely need some hardcore feng shui for the hey, we need as many globals. Well, we don't need as many, but a relative amount of globals, guys. A relative amount. I'll put this up. Take a drink of coffee. Bam. Boom. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Um, I wonder if he's having a crafting lag hit him as much as I am. Cause I find the craft lag obnoxious. And honestly, they haven't gave me the right amount of little bonus crafty thingies too, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really paid attention though either, so probably should have. But we are definitely racking up some points on some stuff. And we'll see how what we get back in stuff. Okay. So they're kind of being stingy. I think we need another blueprint here. So let's cross fingers for that. I'd honestly like to get, and I know, but I think it'd be nice to get some LR10 blueprints. I do like making those. They're easy to make. Materials aren't highly costly, and they have reasonable markup, and they sell like hotcakes. Like you just can't have enough of those. So we'll cross our fingers. And I need a lot more like explosive rocket launcher blueprints. So we always cross our fingers on that stuff. or any unique, really rare blueprint. Yeah, so basically what everybody else wants to, so, you know, the normal stuff. The great driving force is greed. I'm just joking. Well, part of it is greed, but this game is epic. I really do like crafting like a good amount of weapons. And so right now, we've got some, actually they gave us a lot of whips, right? They did not give us enough of these. Definitely we need more blueprints. So, let's see what the next blueprint is. Maybe it'll come with a global. We did have one global so far, by the way. We just haven't had a secondary global, and you would kind of think with the amount that we're running that we might get 2 globals. We might not. I mean, but we're pulling pretty heavy. Like, we're not doing bad, so I would say that's good. Also, if you have some kind of like blueprint suggestion for, hey, would you do a giant run of this blueprint? Let's see what we get. I actually do have a lot of blueprints, and so that is an option. I mean, you just have to suggest it. I mean, obviously, if it's one of the blueprints where it's $100 per click, yeah, yeah, that's probably out of my zone. But I wish it was in my zone. Like $100 per click is kind of. Whew. In fact, at $10 per click, a large run is kind of holy crap. And so, within like reasonable, like not like, hey, I have some kind of budget like PewDiePie or something. I don't have that kind of budget. I have small, normal people budget. Yeah. And so, unless somebody just randomly is like, hey, nah, I got you, and then you can totally donate it. I'll run whatever kind of insane run you want to do. That's a, whoa, hey, thank you. We'll figure out something. But realistically, I have to keep most of my runs within a reasonable budget and based on things that I can recover, because in all honesty, a lot of my content is based on the fact that I can run the run and mostly recover on the run, so it's not actually costing me like $100 per video, which would be ridiculous really quick, to be honest. And so that's one of those, hey, heads up, bad things, I guess. So they still do seem to be denying us a blueprint, but we will hope for one. I would think that we're going to get one any second. Well, or any minute now. You know, any second's probably greedy. But it'd be nice. Like, they want to give it any second. You know, global with a blueprint. In fact, if they want to give me anything, we're taking it. How many of these guns we think? I should have took all my guns out so I could see exactly what I have. Look at that, that's insane. Man, the crafting lag over there. Every little bit it hits one is just like on it for a second. Jeez. So obviously we got some gestures. A really lot of gestures. I'm gonna kind of switch this. I don't think that's as far up as I can shove that stuff, right? Yeah. I think that shoves all that other stuff down there. Yeah, that's all organizing that matters. But Buzz is killing me over there. I know he's not like legitimately like globaling in his words, but I count that's pretty legitimate globaling he's doing over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll be buying a freaking new palace. I don't know if he'll really be buying a new palace. I was kind of joke. But we do want him to actually upgrade Crystal Palace a bit, though. Throw some more stuff in there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like some different ideas for it. Jeez Louise. So yeah, we have pumped out some guns. Dang, right? Let's look at this. So basically, we're at a ridiculous amount of these Jester Ds. I'm gonna totally have to trade terminal these. I do sometimes look through them for perfects, but honestly, I'm gonna be dead tired by the time I'm done with this crafting run. And honestly, the like the was it gonna be 1 in 200 statistically that actually is 200 out of 200, and that's if it even works like that exactly. But basically, I have to go up through all these to figure out if any of them are perfect. In which I have done in the middle of being super bored, right? Oh, we got another blueprint. That's what matters. That's what we're after, right? Boom. Oh, boom. 35s. We make those. Not as high. So, I'm going to tell you, it really does look like a giant gap of the people are in this 20 zone right now with the laser rifles. And so many more people blasting off laser rifles. Seems to just be currently the default for almost everybody. Not almost everybody, but a large amount of the players seem to be blasting laser guns right now and so the markup on all those laser rifle training guns is just absolutely ridiculous comparable. I mean, these markups are pretty good too, you know what I mean? 1500. It's not a horrible markup. That's not impressive. That 20 though is really impressive. I was kind of disappointed in, where is it? Not that SB. Short blades are not very impressive. See this ballistic? Yeah, the ballistic pistol. I kind of thought those would be a little more valuable, but I guess not a lot of people are clicking off the ballistic pistol, so. And so, that's kind of, I don't know where to go with that. Would have thought a few more people with that. I don't know why there's a conductor in there. Okay. Obviously, we're not getting very much of that. That's probably from that global we got. Okay, so let's see. So far, not a lot of skill points, but we're kind of at a high skill level so that we don't get it very fast. Almost the whole point of weapon technology. Oh, so honestly, we got 7 points almost full of weapon manufacturing, right? And we're literally halfway done right now if I click the button again to finish out at the end. In which, honestly, we're going to do that. And we'll find out exactly what we get and stuff like that. It looks like we're going to get a good selection of blueprints. And I'll recover well. If I had $100 to craft something, I honestly don't know what I would craft right now. Now I gotta really think. Dang. Yeah, I don't know right this second. I will think about that. Uh, what would I think would be an interesting $100 craft one? Let me look. What's that texture stuff we don't want to touch? Ooh. Let's see. I think honestly right now, I want to say a weapon gizmo, but it'd be insane to do that. Oh, let's look at this. Honestly, this might be where I go. What is it in here? Urban shirts. Maybe. Okay. Oh. So probably right now, honestly, a furniture item of Arcadia, large furniture run on Arcadia, or some kind of tailoring run is where I'd go. Just because I don't have a lot of those blueprints. I would like more of those blueprints. I have been building up my skill, but a large skill run would be nice, to be honest. And so, a epic tailoring or epic like furniture run would probably be where I would go. And I'd have to really look through which ones are which to know what kind of furniture I would do. But clothing or furniture, I would like to get some more blueprints for that stuff, for sure. I really like some of the clothing items, and I don't have enough clothing VPs. And I don't have enough tailoring skill yet. I would really like to work that up, and so that's one of the other things. See how far we get here. Really shocked they have not decided to give me another globe. We do want global. Globals are nice. Right? Everybody likes globals. And so, we'll just hope for one. Yeah, I would assume at any point we're going to get either another blueprint or a global. And you would really hope a combination of both. Yeah, I would just assume. Oh, we got another global. Thank gosh. So we've got two globals. And these are short blade 20s. These should have a slightly better markup. Yeah. Okay. For a second I was worried there. My little thing was going weird. So we all survived through that. I don't know what happened there. And so I see that we're still there. Oh, see this thing, I swear. I never know how my stream's going, and half the time it stresses me out. Because, you know how it is when you're like, hey, I would like my stream to just go smooth. And they're like, oh, we like to, I have no idea why it's always doing that, but it really does kill my watch time every time they do that crap. But just be honest, like, like I don't need you guys to dump my people. I have a hard enough building up my stream on its own without the whole like, hey, how do we dump today? Glad we got another blueprint though. Uh, they're lagging a little bit hardcore though today, huh? Okay. Really hate how they buffer me like that all the time. I really don't like that. It's been every night. As soon as I'm like at the 10 o'clock point, start changing over, and all of a sudden I get booted again and again. And so I'm starting to think that I don't want to be streaming at 10 o'clock. And so I'm going to try to push this earlier and probably be wrapping up by 10, just to be honest. And so, what can you do? You know? That's right. Okay. Okay, we're at 30 seconds from the let's see. You see how that just stalled out like that? So they're just lagging tonight in Tropia, is what I would say a little bit, because this is taking a little longer than it should. So I'd say that there's definitely some kind of annoying issue there, personally. But we are at 2 globals, and that's exciting. Okay. Okay, so we're at 1 hour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another pill. I'm going to leave this crafting for a second so nobody gets upset. I'm going to grab fresh coffee. Oh, we got another. Oh, LP45s. So that's not going to be that valuable because less people are at the 45 weapon range, and it's a laser pistol, not a laser rifle. And there are significantly less laser pistolers than laser riflers somehow, even though every time I turn around, somebody's using laser pistols, so don't ask me on that. But I know from the markup levels and stuff like that, it does seem that the laser pistol is not as valuable as the laser rifles. I mean, they're valuable. Obviously, it's all valuable. What can you say? So, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Need a coffee. I got water. My coffee was empty. It's pretty late. Probably don't need to make some more coffee. And so I'm going to be responsible and drink water. Yeah. I know many of you will be looking for me to start a health blog tomorrow because I had a cup of water. Who is this random person walking out? Let's see. We can't see any members. Oh. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Turag? Okay, cool. I forgot where I put my this thing. Oh, losing stuff and stuff. Probably don't need that there. Don't actually need to cover up Turug. Probably don't need that there either. What up, Turug? Let's see what we got. Okay, back to what we're doing. Kicking butt and kicking butt. So, yeah. What can you say, right? Except, man, it'd be nice if they would hook us up with a little bit better outcomes. But this is going pretty good. We're at least 250 pad over there in residue and crap like that. And I have no idea how much in guns. Like, the guns part where we're stacked on guns. Like, obviously, hundreds of guns. And so, yeah, that's some stack. Yeah. Really burnt through a lot of ammo. Oh, and we've got to re-get our mine chips and crap. Honestly, I burned out this all the way on our last journey. I'm really surprised any of my enhancers are even. Did I have an enhancer? No. Maybe I did. Basically, we burnt that thing down. I almost burnt that out. No, I guess not. Honestly, that has a lot of use on it left. Electro trap 5. Well, we need a new healing ship. That's what we need. So I'll probably grab one of those. Because we're going to do a lot more hunting. I mean, not all going to be crafting on Calypso, to be honest. So. I really feel that they should be giving us a freaking global. I mean, another global, because we already had one, but like, I don't know what the deal is with right at 10 o'clock the stream interference drop. That's annoying, just to be honest. And so, I'm not sure what the person next to me is doing, but we'll just guess. Sorry, I usually flip my mic up. Apologize about that. Been drinking coffee all day. Man, I kind of needed that water actually. So maybe it was good that I was out of coffee. Yeah. So we have ways to go still. Mm. Well, I hope you're all having a peaceful night anyway. I hope it's going actually epic. And so, mine's obviously not going horrible. We've had two little globals. Nothing insane, right? And honestly, you can't count on something insane. You gotta pretty much go with, hey, what is my goal on this? On this, we're trying to generate a bunch of blueprints, and we're definitely trying to get some skill and upgrade our blueprint. And that's a huge chunk of it. But we welcome all HOFs. That's a for sure. Everybody welcomes to HOF, right? Hmm. I really need that last 2.6 levels of this. That manufacture weapon is such an important skill, just to be honest. Oh, we got another blueprint. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay. Well, we already have this. So I'll sell this. This will have a good markup. I guess not as good as it used to. I'll still be able to easily sell it. I'll loan it for like a single pad markup. What can you do? That's still a pretty good amount over what its value is. And so, for sure. Okay. I feel they should give us another spiraling for sure. I would think we'd get another spiraling by now. I would sure like one. And so I don't know what's taking so long, but maybe we get another one in a second. And so we'll 407 clickies left. We're going to burn through all of them just because there's no reason not to. And so, plus worst case scenario, that's what, like the rest of the hour. And so, I actually don't know. I think somebody told me it was 4 seconds per clicky. I don't know if that's true or not. But, every time it stops, it kind of stresses me out. I'm like, hey, look, why are you doing that? I don't actually talk to it. I mean, like, in my thoughts, I do question, like, why would you be, like, lagging out? I'm just trying to make you go. That's how you know it's late. The more random your thoughts are. Yep. Okay. So we still haven't had something freaking impressive. I mean, like the lasers, that's like, we did have something impressive. W10 didn't matter. The laser rifle 20s did. Honestly, the rest of this stuff, I could actually just sell to somebody else and let them make it. Well, we definitely want something else. That's a little better at least. Come on, you got 370 clickies. Don't be doing now. Oh. We have 2 Gizmo Techno Gizmos. That's something we probably don't need, right? Well, we don't need 2. That's what I can definitely say. Okay, come on, little thing. Ah, boom. What do we get? Did they give another? What did they just do? Is handing these out? I don't even know use for this many of them. So we can't sell 3 in a single week. I mean, like, that seems like way too many. That's not good. So I'll TT 2 of these and only throw 1 in the auction house. I won't load an auction house with a bunch of stuff like that. Doing great, man. Making sure I had the right one. Yeah, no, it's going good. They're giving me a little bit too many of some blueprints I don't really need, but I mean, no complaints for sure, right? Like, at that point, you can't complain. And so, hope you're doing good, though. I hope you're actually kicking butt. I'm kind of excited for the end of the night, to be honest, but start of a new day, but we'll take another global in here for sure. Really actually excited about this run and seeing where it ends up. I'm not really sure all the way where it'll end up, but I think it's about to be a, yeah, it could be a net positive run. It's always who knows, right? 2 globals though, it's definitely not a bad start for sure. Like, in fact, it's definitely a good start. I always think, those little pauses they got going on now, that's a little distressing. Definitely have the option to be making whips for the next ever. Trying to see if there's something that I really like it if there was something good, like profoundly good that would pop from this. I think I'm gonna have to do a run of the weapon techno gizmo, to be honest. How many of these are we at? Like 400 some of them. Yeah, we're just gonna be junking those. Look at that. That's an insane amount of these. Yeah. So we are kind of stocked up on these babies. Yeah. And so we just need some more blueprints. We need some more globals. Those would be nice. Man, we're having a kick butt day. That's all I'm gonna say. Definitely wouldn't expect that we're down very far, even if we're a little down on this run. We've got some good skill points, but I mean, we don't attempt to lose money in this game. We attempt to gain. You know what I'm saying? What did we get to? Machinery 3,000. So all my current scores, though, vastly exceed the requirements for the blueprint we're currently working with. And so it should be indicating that we are dominating. Yeah, see, we need to get that the rest of the way over, but most of that is because of the blueprint quality, not because of our skill level. And so, only 300 clicks left. That is epic. That'll be nice to get through. So, if it was really 4 seconds times 300, so 1,200, like 20 minutes of crafting left is what that would be, what? Right? Yeah. I don't think we'll really finish in 20 minutes, maybe. Well, let's find out. I gotta remember not to let myself run out of coffee. By this time at night, I wake up early in the morning for work. Usually I'm pretty tired, actually. I do like getting stuff done on this game, though. And I'm glad to be back on, man, I went brain dead. I'm back on Calypso. I couldn't remember the main planet's name. Like, holy crap, that's when you know you're not awake all the way anymore. But this is looking good. For sure. That's a lot of metal residue we have to make something, though. That's a good sign. I don't know what I'm going to make here. So we only have 260 left. That's not bad. It's going to come to an end in a second. We'll restart it and burn out the rest of them. What I do notice from streaming a lot is that I really kind of do think that maybe I need to go get a suntan. Not really sure all the way, but I do kind of see that I might be counted as a little pal. I don't know. I don't have a lot of comparisons. I'll debate it. If you guys think I should get a suntan, you let me know in the comment. That'll kind of. I don't really do that stuff, so I don't know about that. Man, that'd be nice if they'd give us a global. Let's see. Okay. So we are still rolling hard. With like freaking insane amount of guns to sell at the end of this. That is for sure. And so with this many guns to sell, who knows what to say. And then we're gonna make something cool out of the residue. I don't know what yet. Definitely something that we can do something with. I don't know. Maybe we're making a prize at the end of this. And whoever's the first one to say first or something at the end of, or at the beginning of next stream just gets it or something. I'll figure that out at the end of the stream. I know you guys are like, yeah. I'll pick something good. I'll find a weapon or something. Everybody uses weapons. Oh, you're still. Well, we're hoping. I think they should just give me a nice little HOF here, though. Or at least some kind of really good blueprint. But an HOF would be epic as crap. What did they give us? LR30s. Okay, so those should have a good markup. Let's look at this. Yeah, 3,000% markup. That's a totally reasonable markup, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a really good actual blueprint. We'll be able to make those easy. 200 something clicks left. You would think we'd at least get one more blueprint in here. And honestly, I'd rather it not be another of these techno gizmos. There's definitely not really anything I'm going to do with those, you know what I'm saying? And so, definitely got a lot of guns. And so that's going to be a good cash in. And I'm sure there's at least one perfect in this big of a batch of guns. I just don't want to sort through it, to be honest. And so, I know that's wasteful. But that's a lot of guns. And I think that normal on a perfect markup I get is about 7 to 14 pad. And I know that's reasonable. Hey, why don't you look through it then? It's going to be a late night. So, and I have a lot of work to do in the morning, so I don't want to sort through it that bad, to be honest. But I'd rather make something cool for somebody as a prize tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be streaming tomorrow too, and I'll make a sword or something, or I don't know what is a good choice. So many people use laser rifles. I probably should make a laser rifle of some kind. I wish I knew a good prize. I guess we could pick a prize at the end. It could actually be a non-weapon. I make vehicles too. Maybe we'll pick a vehicle to make. I'll make a helicopter. It's probably a better price. Yeah. That'll be a good price. Maybe we'll make a couple things. $170 clicks. That's a bit of clicks, right? Definitely. Man. Now it's at least moving a little smoother. It doesn't feel like there's like that giant lag that was happening, you know? And that's kind of really nice. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's a lot of guns. I'm really excited to see the end data on this, just to see like the statistics on it. I also should check out, let's see, 63. So we gained almost 5% right now on the blueprint. Well, 4 point something at least. I don't remember exactly where it's at, so I don't over exaggerate the gain for sure. Okay, so we're gonna up this a little bit to right here. I'm gonna finish out these last. I just moved it over a small amount, not a lot. We're still vastly within the boundary of qualified clicky clicks. It's only 150. Let's get them done. One more global would be really nice. It's a good thing this is almost over. I'm a little bit tired. I'm going to just admit that. So we're at 136 left on this. This is a long run. We've got a lot of blueprints out of it though, so anything else? Laser rifle 30. No, we already recorded that. A lot of the training weapons. Got way too many of these. I don't know why. 3 weapon Gizmo 2s in a row, I think, is excessive. It's my thoughts on it. Obviously, we have an insurmountable amount of these junk guns. I will be TTing them. I mean, I'm not even going to pretend I'm going to sell 500 some D1s. And so, um, if I do this again on a better day, I'll do a big run and I will sort through for perfects and stuff like that. And I'll throw them in my store on Crystal Palace maybe. Um, it's a hard choice. There's so many good weapons and stuff. I don't like using up store slots or stuff like that. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way. But I don't like using a lot of store slots and stuff like that for guns like this. Because honestly, there's a lot of new people that are crafting these. And there's really no reason to throw a bunch of these in for competition. And so, oh, let's see what we got. I like it when we get new blueprints. So we got something that we already had. Oh, more of the whips. So at this point, we have enough to make a ridiculous amount of whips. Or we could sell that. I don't know what we'll do on that. I actually have no idea. I'm kind of split always on that. I tell myself I'm going to make these whips and stuff, but I think I have stacks of them at this point, and I probably should load them to the auction house and allow somebody to buy them out for pretty cheap so that they can start making them. But I'll weigh it tomorrow, to be honest. It's really hard to decide on that stuff because you really can't make everything. I mean, like, so in the auction house you can have 50 items. Even in my store, I think, which is a booth, I don't remember how many slots I have, but I think it's like 70 or so because it's fully upgraded. And so you don't want to burn up all your slots on just trying to have everything, right? And so I'll pick some of the ones that I generated a higher amount of blueprints, and I'll probably pump those out for a couple weeks. And then we'll do another blueprint run, because in all honesty, that is what you have to do. And I'll watch the market a little bit. They are crafting slowly, though. And so, but it's almost done. We're at 105 done. I mean, till it's done. I'm not that disappointed. This has been a pretty good one. We've had 2 globals. You can never complain about that. And so, all in all, I'd say this is good. I'm really excited to be back on Calypso too. I want to do a bunch of group hunts, and so if you guys are interested in going and mobbing up on some, for sure mention it. Let me know. I'm definitely for mobbing the crap out of some stuff in this game. And so, that's always an exciting thing to do. I like running by. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Not a shock though. Let's see. Hmm. 88 clicky clicks. Oh, come on. Do some more stuff. I'm gonna drink some more water though. I drink this whole freaking water. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the best about water drinking. I try to be. Oh, look at that. They just hooked us up. What did they hook us up with? Dominax Garter. I think this is the lower level one that has a good markup. Yeah, look at that. That's always exciting. So basically, you can see why these are just epic as crap, right? I think they're epic. You get so many blueprints out of this thing. Excuse me. Whew. Kind of exciting. 65 clicky clicks left. That's actually not that many. And then we'll look at the stats on this. So what? 3 minutes, I think. No. Yeah. 4 minutes. I don't know. These have been running pretty slow. I'll bet it is 4 seconds per click, and so at that point, like, we're at a 4-minute countdown. Maybe 5. I don't know. Doesn't seem like 5 seconds. Yeah, I think about 4 seconds. So I guess they're about right. Like, it does seem to be about 4 seconds per click. I mean, I'm not a stop watch, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But it seems pretty close to that. And it doesn't seem like we're having as much of the crafting lag that we were having earlier. That was really making me mad. When it just like, I mean, not mad, but it's annoying. And so, okay, 50? I don't know. Should I even count down? 50 is way too long to count down. We'll wait till we're at 10. Which it'll shut down before that, now that I'm thinking not to re-click it. It would be nice if they hook us up with some more globals though, real quick. Like one teensy little global. But I feel that they're probably like, no, I gotta do that. So, is the other global even on here still? Because they fall on after 1,000. I really don't like that too, how it won't track past 1,000 ago. You know what I'm saying? So we lose one of our globals off here. It's still in the statistics, but I like the little global picture in here. We'll see this soon. Dang close. 34. Worst case scenario, that's still not very far, right? And then we'll make some. And that'll be the price. First person that is in the stream tomorrow. And I stream pretty much at 9 o'clock. I'm going to probably try to move it a little bit. But, yeah. I actually want to stream more of the day, to be honest. But reality does confine it to within certain hours. And so we'll just slowly evolve to that. Okay. 27 left. See, that was what we're talking about, the crafting lag. Don't like that. I want them to just smoothly go click, click, click. like everybody else. What panics me though is if you're hunting and you kill something and there's lag on the loot, and you're like, did I just get robbed the loot? Because you're like, where did the loot go? I don't like that. I mean, luckily it's never resolved to like that. With the new loot system, there's no mobs, there's no loot mobs anymore, thank God. That's kind of nice. Okay, so we're at 18. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stretch that way up there. I know what everybody's thinking, that's ridiculous. It doesn't matter. We're at the final 18. We'll still get some successes. Yes, it's ridiculous. I'll show you the stats after. We're still going to be within reason. And so, that is what I'm saying to you. I mean, like, obviously there's going to be some kind of burn on this. Okay. Should be about right here. And then we look at stats. Okay. So let's look. We've got 600 and something pad in gestures. We're going to sell all those. This recycle crap, we don't really even look at that really that much. Obviously, we've got, that's a really good amount of pad. Almost 200 pad in that. Almost 200 pad in that. So we got over 1,000 pad back there. And all of these blueprints. And so I would say that's actually a really good recovery. I'm going to go ahead and pick something to make. Let's look. Okay, so let's pick one of these, because we did get these. Okay, so we're going to go boom, 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 boom. 5 of these probably right off the bat. We're hoping that actually appears in 1 second. Slightly disconnected from itself. I just need to pop up. Whoa, well these are being brutal at me. They're not liking me at all, right? Well, let's kick 5 more. Okay, so we have one. Okay. And then let's pick something else. I feel there should be a good little Laughlin Cutter one. That's a good weapon for somebody. I'll do that. And we'll just make it until we get one successful. We don't need a bunch of these. Jeez, they're being brutal as crap on me today. They're like, hey, we don't like you. I hate it when they're that mean. Okay, so let's look over this. These are all the way at the bottom. Obviously, first person that gets on tomorrow when I'm on stream and says first, I'm going to hook up with that Garter whip, which I believe is in tools right now, but it might be in weapons. It's in weapons, obviously. And that sword. And so that's not a bad hookup. That's a pretty good little price. So that's pretty simple, right? You get on tomorrow, you're an Entropia player, you say, hey, I want to claim that, and you can claim both of these items. And so just say first. I'll watch both YouTube and I will also watch Twitch. And so I hope that helps out. Peace, very best wishes.